Alright, what's going on, guys? I just thought I would start this video with some snow because this is totally absurd and we live in North Carolina. So I actually did film a bunch of stuff on a long run about 5 days ago. My arm was gonna fall off because this lens is so fat, and we're gonna jump to that. I originally thought I'd be starting the video with that, but like, you gotta film the snow a little bit in the snow. So hopefully there's not too much snow on there. And we're gonna jump to about 5 days ago when I was doing my 18-mile long run out on the Greenway and there was less snow. So let's jump to that.
What's up, everybody? I'm back out for a long run doing an 18-miler, shooting some B-roll of the Saucony Kinvara 10s for a review that I'm gonna be putting out shortly. Yeah, I thought while I'm out here, might as well recap the 18-miler, and we'll go over also my first week back of marathon training. I did the half marathon 2 weeks ago, took a week off. I'm finishing up my first full week of training with 5 weeks left going into the Wilmington Full Marathon. So this is kind of kicking off the first video of the 6 weeks leading up to Wilmington Full, my second full marathon. So yeah, let's we'll run the intro and then I'll pick you up and we'll talk about my week of training. See you in a minute. Come here. Okay, so my first week back, I went out on Monday, did a 3-miler. I was pretty darn sore. I feel like I still had some lactic acid built up in my quads. Yeah, it was a little bit rough. Tuesday, I'll just throw a little, oh, we got time. Safely crossing the road. I'll just say, I'll throw in like stats of each run to the side. So yeah, Tuesday, I went out and I did a 5-miler with the Bond Brothers running group. Super awesome. That's a local brewery right here in Cary, North Carolina. So we were tallying up some miles pretty early on. I think I did about 5.4 that night. Moving on to Wednesday, we were looking at originally 8 miles, but I think I did like 6.2 because I went a little bit high on Tuesday. So yeah, that was Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. I'm gonna run a couple more miles. I'm only about a mile into my 18-miler here. So yeah, we'll keep on chucking and I'll pick up the rest of my week in a minute.
All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my computer. We're here basically because the last check-in I did do was on the DJI Osmo Pocket and the autofocus totally let me down. I shot and I talked the whole time and turns out the whole thing was completely out of focus. So Thursday we got a 3-miler, pretty chill in there. Moving on to Friday. Friday's gonna be tempo day. So we did a 1-mile warm-up and then a 3-mile tempo run. We averaged about 7-minute mile pace, but there was about 200 feet of elevation gain in there. So it's a little bit slower than my last couple tempo runs, but with a little bit of elevation gain, I'm good with that. Got the heart rate up. It was a high energy workout for me. Moving on from there, you rest on Saturdays. That's what I do, maybe you don't. Moving on, Sunday, obviously we did the long run. So we got out for an 18-miler. We averaged 922 mile pace, average heart rate 152 BPM. And mainly what I want to talk about is elevation gain of 472 feet. Now, it's not huge elevation gain. I know there's people out there, I feel like the FOD runner, you're always doing like friggin' 1,000 feet with like a 20-mile run and you're still cruising like 730s. I'm getting there. But that being said, that 472 feet of elevation gain was big for me because I did actually map out the Wilmington Full Marathon that I'm doing in just about 5 weeks. And their elevation gain is actually about 450 feet. So the fact that I'm getting just over what is necessary or what is necessarily going to be on race day in my long runs is really great for me. I think it's a great way to train. You know, you can't train on flat and expect to be able to crush the hills. I learned that the hard way in my first full marathon, City of Oaks. The hills crushed my quads. I was cooked at 19 miles in, aid stations with banana bread and Coca-Cola. I didn't want to leave. Moving on though from there, that was my long run and my week capped out at 40 miles. One more thing before I let you go. This video right now, you're seeing the Canon 90D DSLR crop sensor aps-c shot on the 17 to 55 millimeter 2.8 aperture Canon lens. I've been saving up for about a year to get a new camera. I think this gives me a great look when it comes to being able to capture footage that's a little bit more cinematic looking, a little bit more shallower depth of field, and just a higher quality overall. So that being said, I'll talk more about the Canon 90D and my new setup in future videos to come, but just saying, things are pretty exciting right now. I hope you're having a good time out there. Hope your training is going as well as mine currently is. Hopefully, fingers crossed, nothing bad happens in the next couple weeks. And we're just gonna keep on cooking. So if you got anything out of this video, and if you like the channel at all, or you are into marathon training or just distance running, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe. It's always appreciated, and always obviously helps out the channel. So peace. I'll see you in the next video. Ciao for now. Enjoy yourselves. Go for a run. That's it. Yeah, this game is pretty cool, huh? Dual pixel auto focus. Doesn't matter where I move, it knows. Watch me go back.